Israel is actually Muslim territory, it's Arab territory, and the Jews just came and stole it. Is that what you believe? Well, Ben Shapiro's about to debunk it. Have a watch.
Myth number 1. Israel is historically Muslim territory. This is a pure and absolute lie. Israel is historically Jewish territory. According to the Bible and certain interpretations of contemporaneous archaeology, Joshua entered the land of Israel in 1400 BC. The Kingdom of David was founded around 1000 BC. The first Temple of Solomon was built in approximately 957 BC. The Second Temple was built in approximately 515 BC. The Hasmonean dynasty was founded in 166 BC. Jerusalem was destroyed in 70 BC, and the Jews exiled from Israel in 136 CE after the defeat of the Bar Kokhba revolt. The Romans, in an attempt to shame the Jews, renamed the area Palestine as an insult after the Jews' historic enemy, the Philistines. Even during the exile, there was continuous Jewish presence in the land. Islam, which is the religion of the Palestinian Arabs, was not even founded until the 7th century CE or AD. No independent Arab state has ever existed in the area known as Palestine. Myth number 2. Israel.
So that's one of the myths he covers in his video, and it's so important that people realize this because we have somehow gotten into this inferiority complex. We believe the lies. There's a part of the psyche of many pro-Israel supporters who indulge in this idea that somehow we are guilty, that somehow we are colonizers, and it's lies. It's nonsense. It's completely the reverse. It's 180. The truth is 180. The Jewish people are the people of this land. They were there thousands of years ago. It was given to them by God. They have been there way before there was an Islam. They were forcefully displaced, forcefully exiled. The Arab invaders colonized the land in the 7th century. And actually, the Jewish people have been praying, trying to get back home for 2,000 years. And this whole Palestine idea, this notion of a national group of people called the Arab Palestinians, is simply a ploy concocted to get rid of the Jewish state. They've done a brilliant job, a brilliant PR job at trying to sever the ties between the Jewish people and their historic homeland. And it's time that we start to realize that it's nonsense, that this is our rightful home. And when people talk about, how can you prove that? How can you show that? Some of the most basic and obvious things are literally right in front of our eyes. Not least this. The Kotel, the outer wall of the Second Temple. Ask people, what is that? Tell me what that is. And why is it that there's a mosque on top of it, not underneath it? The answer is obvious, because this is the Jewish people's home. It's as simple as that. And if the Palestinian cause was genuinely about saying, okay, we are Arabs who we would like to have, we're living in this land, we'd rather have some kind of self-determination just for pragmatic reasons and all that, maybe there was something to say here. But it was never about that. It's about the Jewish people returning to their homeland. It's about the theological threat. When you say the Jewish people have been forsaken by God and forced to wander the earth forever, suddenly they return to the land. Well, what does that mean? Suddenly Israel is very threatening to your supersessionist replacement theology that we have now replaced the Jews. So, seeing as Israel isn't going anywhere, what's going to need to happen is not for Israel to disappear, but for Israel's neighbours to have some maturing and theological adjustments. Hi, thank you so much for watching. To watch another one, click here. To stay up to date with all our content, click here to subscribe. And if you're able to, you can help support JTV to grow and grow by clicking join below this video, where you can become a member and get perks including early access to videos and private live discussions with me. But most of all, you'll be partnering with us on our mission to change the world.